What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is LegoCasP here, bringing you another grief video. Very excited to be with you guys to bring you another top 5. Today we are looking at the top 5 worst guns in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies for grief mode specifically. So this should be a fun one, guys. We're going to dive in and look at what the worst weapons are, in my opinion. And as always, of course, please be sure if you're new here to like, comment, and subscribe. Debate with me in the comments or anyone else if you think a certain gun is worse than another. And let's jump right in. Starting off at number 5, we have the Barrett. And unlike in multiplayer where the Barrett is a fan favorite, in Zombies, it is notorious for being one of the worst weapons you can get out of the box, especially in grief mode. Grief mode, as you guys know, really does prioritize mobility, movement, points, all of which sniper rifles are not good at. The Barrett, I will say, is number 5 here on the list because it can deliver decent damage. It can get one-shot headshots up to round 10, and even one-shot body shots up to about round 8. But still, on a map like Cell Block, or even on a map like Farm, it is not an ideal weapon to get, and that's why it lands here on this list. Coming in at number 4, we have one of the most notorious guns in all of Call of Duty history. One of the most infamous guns, I should say. And if you'll see the gameplay on screen, the bullets just do not go anywhere they are supposed to. This is, of course, the SMR. The SMR is just notorious for being one of the worst guns in Call of Duty history for that simple reason. The bullets just don't go where you're shooting. You'll see again, I test right here. The bullets you aim down sight will just go to the left. They'll go to the right. There's no direction, rhyme, or reason to where the bullets go on this gun. It is staggering. I put it at number 4 because the guns, frankly, behind it are just almost unplayable. But frankly, the SMR itself, if you get it, I would almost rather use the M1911. This thing just cannot kill any zombies. And that's why it will... I mean, look, I'm shooting the Horde here and I get maybe 1 kill, so... And I end up going down, so... That's why this gun is at number 4. Coming in at number 3, we have another stinker. We are looking at the Olympia, and if the SMR was bad, the Olympia is just that much worse. Guys, nothing grinds my gears as a professional grief player more than when people buy the Olympia instead of the MP4. It is crazy. The Olympia past round 3 will not do anything. For a 2-shot shotgun to be able to not kill a zombie in even 2 shots past round 5, it is just genuinely such a useless gun. It can't build points. It can't provide damage. It's a gun that I know well. I recently completed the Olympia only challenge on my channel, so you guys want, go check that out. Watch the torture I subjected myself to. But in that gameplay, I honestly said to myself, if you guys remember, I said I'm never, ever going to be touching this gun ever again. And frankly, guys, I really hope I don't. And that's why this gun comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2, honestly, guys, this is one I'm a little torn about just because the RPG is a personal favorite of mine, because it does bring a lot of fun and it is pretty cool to use. But at the end of the day, it is genuinely one of the worst things to use in grief. The RPG is just, as with a lot of these on this video, but especially the RPG, you get it from the mystery box and you are just so devastated. You frankly hope one of your teammates throws an EMP. The RPG just doesn't do too much damage, and even past round 7 or 8, it doesn't kill zombies with a 1-shot, which at that point kind of defeats the purpose. But with the splash damage, the lack of points, the lack of damage, the lack of ammo, it really does not do too much. Points for it being really fun pack-punched, and frankly, the reason that it's at number 2 on this list as opposed to number 1 is solely because pack-punched, it does become a very cool gun. But at the end of the day, it's not something you would ever honestly do in a competitive sense, and that's why the RPG falls at number 2. And coming in at number 1, who wouldn't have predicted the War Machine? The War Machine, far and away, is the worst weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. The War Machine just doesn't do anything. It doesn't even explode on impact until it's pack-punched, which, at that point, it's a grenade launcher that's somewhat viable. But just shooting straight-up frag grenades, guys, it does absolutely nothing. You would be hard-pressed to get even 1 kill using the War Machine. So I don't think I need to explain anymore. I'm sure you guys all expected the War Machine to be a number one here, but here it is for your validation. And honestly, guys, that's going to do it for me. I really appreciate everybody for watching. Thought this was a fun gameplay today. A good excuse for me to record some gameplay, at least using these weapons. I did have fun using a few of them, getting the chance to actually compete with some of them. So if you guys are new here, really would appreciate the support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you'd like to see any challenges or top 5 videos next. And I will see you next time. Take care.